Back to pass, it's Crowder. Spits it out to the back. What a snag by the defense. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
It's a defense that prides themselves on taking the football away. They believe they could impact this game with turnovers, and they get an interception on the opening drive. Wasn't a big return, but that doesn't matter. They stole a possession, and that is huge for their confidence.
After a pickup of 2 to the 19.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And 3rd down is money down. I got to have guys that come up big, and really nice job of understanding where I'm out on the field to make sure I keep that foot in bounds and get the big first down.
From the gun, the ground game. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And he added the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 7.
Troy Trojans will take over 1st and 10.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Oh, he wants it all. Ball in the air, intercepted. Hey, that's a live ball. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Out of all the ways to get a first down, that's how the offense chose to do it. I mean, make the mistake, throw the interception, Palmer, but heads-up play, force the fumble, and recover it. First down.
And, David, you know the quarterback's counting his lucky stars. That was a bad decision. That should be the defense's ball. Luckily, they fumble it. His teammates get it back to give him another chance.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Taylor. Still running at the 40. Afterburner's coming. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. On second down, looking to throw. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Back to pass, it's Crowder. Fires into the end zone. Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last third down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
The Trojans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans.
Number 3 is in the end zone.
PAT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. They didn't have a long way to go, moving at 17 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Trying to get to him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line race, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Johnson wants to throw it. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. It's a fake. He wants to throw. Slings it downfield. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? The give is to Taylor. They get him on the ground. A 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11.
Man, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making the tackle for a loss.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal.
Oh, and Troydan, you suck.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. The short hands, it's Taylor. Headed to the end zone, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll call for the fair catch here. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. On the option. He'll toss it. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the speed on defense? Offense trying to get tricky, trying to run the quarterback outside, but the pursuit and the speed by this defense, they got to him quick.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off. And he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And he can find a receiver, and down he goes.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
First down sack pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Johnson looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get. Here and knock it away.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any timing between the quarterback as an intended target. As a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
And the Commodores send out the punt unit. After that last fake, I think we know why he's a punter. A low line drive and short kick. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And that pass intercepted. Looking for more room. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
What do you mean I ran the wrong way? What?
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Troy 14, Vanderbilt 7.
All teed up and ready to go here in the second half.
Oh.
Kick on. Okay.
Oh, he's going to take a chance. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Raise it. Raise chain. I like Jackie chain. Looks to a different Oregon State.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. First and 10.
Bro.
He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Alexander. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers now.
Looking to move it through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires downfield. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its
I
own.
don't know what button that was.
It's a good young lesson for all young receivers out there. Never jump up and down waving your hands trying to get the attention of the quarterback, because guess what? All you're doing instead is getting the attention of the defense. They're able to run over and get the INT.
They'll
Right,
go to
you're
the
weird,
ground.
bro.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Back to throw. It's Crowder. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Taylor has it. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
How about the defender being a
I'm actually angry,
heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Troy 14, Vanderbilt 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work.
Wild.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah.
And you could tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're
I'm
going
walking
to
in,
try
boy.
to continue to stop
Bro,
the run.
bro,
You
walk
can
in,
tell,
baby.
Palmer, it's the main focus
I'm
of this
angry.
defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan in the offense. been able to counterpunch. Nice job executing the 4-minute offense. You know, they practice this throughout the week, having a lead late in the game, running plays to just get enough to get first downs to stay on the field, and they are executing this 4-minute offense to perfection.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Troy!
This is why you consistently run the football, a steady diet, because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
Southern Alabama, and Northern.
Getting set for the point after.
Western Alabama, and Southwest too.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown
You know what? It's
lead,
2:19 left. I'm
14
coming
in the
back.
fourth. The kickoff team out there
I don't
and
want
ready
to
to
time
go.
out, bro. I lost.
Fair catch called for and made.
I'm sure about that, boy. Sam.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
It's caught downfield.
When you're throwing these comeback routes, man, the timing has got to be so good between the two of them because you know the ball is going to be in the air a long time. You can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver
Going to take a shot at this DB. And he pulls it in inside the 15-yard line.
Please don't.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Takes a handoff and he's going right. They bring him down and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Unleashes to the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Direct snap. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
You're lucky, Troy.
They're sending out the regular kickoff unit. I know they've got a couple of timeouts, but I don't think there's enough time on the clock to pass on the onside kick. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Timeout called there by...
Like to win. If it doesn't close, it should be win. I just kneel and it's over. Chat. I don't know how I just went 4-1 today, and especially with Troy. Am I making a good plays? Well, I don't know how to unmute him, but he's out of the game still. Trying to must see no worst teams in tier 5. I'm not playing a back this way. Honestly, I don't think I want to. The team is so strong. I was ripping. I'll just pick. Okay, I'll pick one of the J. Alright, the school wants another J. 5, 4. Jack's Bros. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And whatever it's on. Sam Houston. Another Sam in Houston? I don't understand. Huh? I don't understand. Where? Pulse. Sam Houston. Without therapy, I feel like I don't know what to say. Not have good I'll give you 1 minute to get your bench before we start. Win or loss. More seconds to the queue up. So let's just queue up anyway. We're gonna play tier 4 or less. Or is it not? Tier 4. Screens. I dig it. Screen, I mean, screen. Oh, fucking lost. You know, these things are bad. 6. I'll play the same dude.
Bro, shut up. Just wait. I'm gonna beat you this time, boy.
Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May and Mike Ditka give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football.
Hey Troy, I'm gonna try this time. You're not winning it. You're not winning this time. You are not that good. You are not good. Play me.
Opening kickoff. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be
I played you last time, you bum. Just wait. You losing this time. You suck.
Easy mode. Dude, I did not select this guy. You can't. I did not pick. I don't even want to play him.
Bring it out to the 25. Looking for a productive play on first down.
Boy, you suck.
From the shotgun, the inside give. At the 35, he's got room. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards of pop. They are gashing this defense.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
Wants to throw. It's Watson. Getting some heat. And it's intercepted. A turnover for the defense. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short...